All right, this one's coming to us from Reddit's Am I the Asshole? I'm going to read you the subject line. You'll give a take yes or no if they're the asshole, and then we'll get some more context. All right, am I the asshole for telling my mom we don't view her eldest as our brother and she needs to stop forcing him on us?
That's interesting. So this would be a half brother, I'd assume.
You'll have to hear some more context.
I'm gonna say, I mean, maybe he's like 20 years older or something, though. Reread it one more time.
Am I the asshole for telling my mom we don't view her eldest as our brother and she needs to stop forcing him on us?
Actually, yeah, I think they are kind of assholes because I have, of course, a stepniece and a stepnephew and a regular niece, right?
Yeah,
and
regular.
I see my stepniece and my stepnephew as my regular niece and nephew.
Of course.
Even though it is my God-given right to not love them at all. I still do.
Yeah, you're not morally obligated to love stepchildren.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially considering, like, if they get molested, you're going to be the first one they look at.
Yes. Then you're...
They're like, oh, this step-uncle? Let's take a long, hard look at that guy.
But they're both funny and cute, so I like them both. I mean, they're not cute. They're fucking ugly as shit.
You're attracted to them.
Yeah.
In a strictly uncle niece and nephew.
I think they're cute like how all children are cute. And I want to have... I mean, Jarek, what do you think?
Jared?
Derek.
No, you didn't. Busted.
He's referring to me as Jared Fogle, pre-Subway.
Oh, yeah. When it was only the kids and
when
not
he was
the
fat.
When he was just selling porn in his college dorm.
Yes, that guy. I will say as the half sibling who is 20 years older than his brother.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's funny. This hits very close to home. I wonder if it's my brother who posted that. And I think that, well, I have a relationship with them. I grew up around them, or they grew up around me, so I don't think it's that. But I could see where if it's a fractured thing, I don't know. Yeah, still, like, just respect the fact that you got a half sibling. You know, if that's the case, like, you're still like at least half your brother.
This is a dog or something, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
It's going to be a cat.
Wait till you guys hear this. So good. I, 28-year-old male, am the youngest of 3, though if you asked my mother, she'd say 4. Prior to my eldest brother, Christopher's birth, my parents had another baby that was born still.
Oh.
His name was James. My parents consistently talked about him. He was included in family portraits where one of us held the only picture we have of him. Christmas cards, etc. He was mentioned at every single big event.
Jesus, they must be Catholic.
They got to be Catholic as hell, and this lady is sad. I'm sure the dude is, like, not as sad as the lady, but, you know, you dump something out of your snatch like that and it's dead, it's got to fuck with you mentally, you know?
Yeah, to the point where you carry around, you take family photos with a picture of a dead baby.
I know.
Yeah,
that's like,
Jesus.
Remember when they used to do that? I mean, we don't remember because we were never around, but, like, when kids would die, they would prop them up and they'd take a photo with the dead person in their family. That's like a thing they used to do in the past.
No, I don't ever recall.
Like if a father died or a child died, they'd dress them all up and everyone would sit there and take a family photo.
Oh my God.
With the corpse?
Yeah. This was like right when cameras were invented.
Damn, the original grave selfie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that is fucking weird though. You know, I mean, to like, I get there's a lot of emotional and trauma that comes with that sort of thing, but man, like the kid died.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
30 years ago.
I understand why this woman is off to her next husband.
Well, no, it wasn't even off to the next husband.
It's the same parents.
It's the same parents.
The same parents?
Yeah, and I mean,
because when they say our mom's eldest, that's
the mom's the only one that's like really being a pain in the ass about it.
Here's what I would do, and it's how I live my life. I would do whatever kept my mom the happiest, and then I would go about my life always doing that.
Well, okay, so let me give you some more of what's happening here. My brothers and I have tried to tell our parents we're uncomfortable with the picture. It's morbid. We don't want him included all the time.
Yeah.
My mom insists James's family. She gets upset when Christopher says he only has 2 brothers. Okay, so now here's the real problem. Christopher is getting married. After talking with his fiance, they both said the picture cannot come.
What? I thought they were going to put the picture on top of a dog and have it bring the rings down.
Yeah.
God, right?
Or on top of the cake.
Yeah. The cake has the
cake
bride
the
and the
picture.
groom and a little dead fetus on the very top. And if you catch the fetus, you're the next one to get married.
You're the next one to have a stillborn.
Yeah.
They said they'll include James in the program alongside Lily's grandmother, who passed as like a guest we're thinking of, but there will be no detailed essay that our mom usually includes on the holiday cards to memorialize James. How many times can you write about a baby that never did
detailed
nothing?
essay? Dear everyone, my
Still
pussy
dead.
is poison.
Plus, you popped out 3 more kids. Like, I could see if you never had any other kids, that was your one chance, maybe at having a kid or whatever.
Maybe all her other kids fucking suck, and she's like, "Oh, this one could have been good."
Yeah, that's why this kid doesn't like it, is because he's like, you know what? I'm writing this from jail. I got drunk and hit a guy, and now my mom's like, well, if you would have been the one that died, not my first kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you suck as a mom in both ways.
That's
you
crazy.
You suck at them when they're dead, and you suck at them when they're alive, honey.
I knew it was something stupid. I knew
Something stupid like a stillborn.
Yeah, and then pushing it on.
Dude, that's a good insult. Man, you're stupid like a stillborn.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that when you read that, it wasn't. Our older brother is a comedian in New York. And, my mom makes us pretend he has a career.
Our older brother makes jokes about how fat he is, and everyone feels bad in the audience.
My older brother is the step uncle to my stepchildren, and we have many, many allegations towards him.
All unfounded and yet persistent.
He was talking about how cute they are.
Says he has an airtight alibi that he's lived in New York for 5 years. Yeah, I don't think that they're assholes.
No, of course not.
No, I don't think that they are either, and given that context, for sure.
But I think it's enough for the mom. I think it's enough of a compromise that the little fucking dead child gets a wish you could be here in the thing.
Yeah.
That's enough of a compromise for the mom.
You can't start your life anew with like a constant being like, and don't forget the dead baby. Like, dear God.
Yeah, if it's at every holiday too, I mean, like from September to January 1st, like that's just got to be like the season of the dead kid.
How are you going to write about it every Christmas card? At some point, you just got to copy paste, right?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
what news tales can you tell? And then my dead baby missed this event.
It'll be so sick if their mom's like, he speaks to me from beyond the grave, and then they're like, does anyone have any reason these two should not be wed? And the mom stands up. She goes, James told me that the bitch is a harlot.
She's like, I just want to commemorate this Flag Day. Talking about my first dead kid.
I love it. All right. That's great. That was a great segment. This is